Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a Halloween type Team Fortress 2, or should I say Scream Fortress 2. That was a horrible intro, but here we go. First of all, of course, new items in the shop, and there's quite a few in fact. 2.5 pages, which is rather impressive, and I have to say, there's a lot of nice stuff in there. I can actually show you which one I got myself. Clearly, I have to pimp out my pyro without any excuse. I also finally got the Key 9 main, so you might expect some heavy in the future. But right now, Halloween is hitting, of course, everything and everyone, and I always like Halloween events. It's just that sometimes I feel almost forced to get the stuff that I want because, well, it's only going to be there a limited amount of time, right? Also, new keys, of course, as you can see right there. Opening the eerie crates. So keep an eye on those as well. And a lot of pets in fact with this patch, surprisingly enough. So if you are really enjoying the pets that have been added to TF2 in the past as well, you might want to look into that. But my favorite pet that has been added is of course the one on the sniper. And I think the overall set, my favorite one, is in fact for the scout, of course, which allows you to become a scout with bones. Basically, you know, those black clothing with the bone print, which you can definitely see right here. Well, not if I zoom in, but you get the point. I think that's my overall favorite class-specific miscellaneous combo item, if that makes any kind of sense. So I think right now we should just go hit the gameplay and have some fun. Starting off, of course, with some scout gameplay, as well as some pyro further into the video. I have to start off by saying that overall this patch, or this Halloween event, is kind of amazing. Of course, you can actually read up on the backstory, you know, read the comics as well, which I've done, which I do recommend. There are a lot of fun always with the events, but for gameplay purposes, it's really just Lakeside. It's a redone version of Lakeside, but it does look amazing. I think that I prefer this look, even if you strip away the scary thing. I prefer this look on Lakeside above the standard version of Lakeside, as it were. Also, the hole that you saw right there, where normally the water is now a pit directly to hell. Like, if you fall down there, you fall for ages, and it is epic. I have never been so happy to fall to my death if I have to die in that specific pit. But without further ado, there are two major things that you will see happening if you play on Ghost Fort, as well as in this video you will see them, of course. Which, first of all, is of course the Wheel of Fortune. I'm playing on my scout right now because I knew that at some point gravity would just back off and disappear, or change, of course. And if you are playing a scout, you can really easily get some major air while still having some nice mobility if gravity is gone. But imagine if people are going to be sticky or rocket jumping. It's going to be bloody insane. As well as, of course, the fact that classes like the soldier or the pyro, even with the reserve shooter, are going to have a field day by all the mini crits that they can do because of all the slow moving airborne targets that are just floating about and having some fun, not expecting direct hits in their faces, which is kind of nice. So if you like a direct hit, Halloween is going to be very, very nice to you. But in addition to gravity being gone, there's also some other buffs that may happen, like there's Girardi. I think snipers are very popular right now due to this, as well as the huntsman, just doing some crazy amounts of damage on the bosses and such. Like, infinite Girardi is kind of insane anyway, so that's a thing. And there's like dance parties I've seen, but due to the random nature of the Wheel of Fortune, I can't really show them all myself. So I do recommend getting back in there, because getting that first impression of an event you haven't seen yet, or a buff by the Wheel of Fortune, is kind of nice. It's kind of amazing. And now you're seeing bombs dropping down while we have switched to pyro. And these bombs are basically an attack that the boss does. Like, I initially was thinking that the boss for this Halloween event was going to be a sissy, just like the Eye. You don't really have to work together, you don't really have to think. You're just gonna do some damage, get some stuff, you know, call it a day. Absolutely not. This bastard is tough as nails. He just doesn't want to die. And the only way to really kill them is to work together with the enemy team. Now, if you are going to be on a public server or a pub server, this is not gonna happen, guys. Everybody is killing each other. Like, I'm still killing other people on the enemy team because I realized later you actually have to work together. And it's just insane. Like, I've seen people getting bombs on their head, as well as I have gotten a bomb on my head. You have to walk into the boss, you get an Uber/crit buff, which is kind of insane. And you just really have to work together to do as much damage as you can, otherwise he won't go down. And I do expect some kind of health nerf potentially, at the end of Halloween, or when Halloween is coming to the end, or coming to an end, due to the fact that, of course, people will be able to kill him, in fact. But right now, you really have to work together, get some huntsman snipers out, do massive amounts of headshots, make sure that everybody who got a bomb, or who has a bomb, walks into him, and does as much damage as they can. Right now, you will also see that the presents that are dropped sometimes, the Halloween gift bags, I believe, give you crits, which is also rather annoying because I'm a pyro and I'm about to surprise a sniper by jumping down, getting a present, getting the crits, and just directly demolishing him in less than a second. I love it, but I can definitely see why people will rage about that. Nonetheless, this video is about to come to an end, and opinions differ, so let me know what you think about the entire opinion. Overall, as stated previously, I think this event is rather amazing. A lot of nice detail, a lot of nice work, and not as many bugs as I would normally expect. And I'm of course looking to the Man vs Machine event. Anyway, that's it for me. Make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.